Bro, what did they do to the weekly, man? Save me. What am I rocking here, man? A 3-2? I mean, 2-2, a 2-2, I don't know. 2-2-2s that sell into 2-2, that sell into 2-2s? 2-2s that sell into 2-2s? I'll tell you what, let me be a magical finger. Let's start on the positive. This team cannot win round one, but that's okay. You can't win the whole game in round one anyway. What's the point of the chinchillas? I don't know, man. Okay, I'm just out here living my life, hoping that we get a level. You know what? What did I learn last time? What I learned last time was don't be greedy. Just take whatever they give you and maximize the use of your resources. If you gotta buy a cookie, if the play looks like it's buy a cookie, then buy a freaking cookie, okay? And stick it up your yeah. I'm not even, okay, now I wish I hadn't bought a cookie. But that's okay. It's not if a cookie guaranteed you the win, it would be the greatest purchase of all time. Now, I don't know if we're gonna get a level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a cupcake because it's even better than a cookie. And for now, I'm going to buy some meat and put it on a fish, and I'm going to buy another cupcake, and I'm going to put it on our freaking pig. Because even though we had 2 units that are 1 away from leveling up, we didn't get any of them on our rolls here. Does this seem fair to you? Okay, but somehow we won. We're fighting someone who's on the same psycho shop bend that we are. I'm a simple man. 4-1. Maybe a 3-3. Maybe a 3-3 with a cupcake. Maybe a little bit more efficient use of our cupcake. Let's get some stats on that face. Let's get a smile on that face. Let's roll me another pig. Okay. Dodo tempted me. I'll admit that Dodo tempted me. But at some point the game has to give us a level. It's just math. We have enough units that it feels like it's en route. I'm a little upset that my cupcake strategy is paying dividends right now because it's not satisfying. But you know what? We're still here. Tier 3s now exist. Hear me out. Take an aardvark. It can go. It can go off. Give everybody some stats. Take a pig to the next level. Sell me. Sell me. Hippo me. I don't know if it's going to go off, but we should try. And I'm going to freeze this bison, okay? Other things I'm looking for, a rat and a bear. I'm trying to drill it into my own brain. A rat and a bear will really give our aardvark a chance to do something. See, as you can see, they've got their own aardvark, and their aardvark is superior to mine, and that's fine. We are on the pivot. You expect to lose on the pivot. You're going to need this at some point. I do want a toad. I don't know if it fits into the squad we got right now. We're trying to get a unit to level 3. Let's do it inch by inch. You're an 8-4, you're an 8-5. Guess what? You get the buff for now. We're doing it inch by inch. We're buying a cupcake to hedge our bets. Please tell me I didn't ignore a bear or a rat. 2 units that are very important for me, especially as we're going up against an opponent who's also running a bear of their own. No. This is great for me. This is great. We're buffing. Big whoop. We're buffing. We're buffing. We're shooting. We're shooting. And we still had our aardvark at the back to back us up. Okay? You have to. You have to try it and then roll. I would keep 2 of them frozen. There's a part of me that thinks we can actually make this pop. And for now, why don't you just take a grape? Obviously, the otter can go too. We're riding several different lines. You know what? No, the otter is actually a genius play. I wouldn't expect you to understand, but by us having a bad otter, it magnetizes the dolphin snipes. Get soul red. I know. It's so unlikely we're going to get a fish or 2 pigs with so much frozen. You got to go in favor of you for now. But we got to try, man. And the hippo's got to get buffed. And roll me another aardvark. I'm going to place you on top for now. I know. We got too much, with half the shops frozen. But man, if it works, what a shot! If it works. Okay, they've used the seagull to great effect here. Wait, let's typify something we're learning here about it. Let's put it deep in the old brain hole. We have to buy a cow. Are we bailing on aardvark? We bailing on fish. We bail on fish to keep pig rolling. You're at 10-6. You're at 10-7. I'm sorry. I believe we're going to get a pig first. I do. I'm going in. One thing we're learning, the dolphin goes insane in this pack. I kind of can't believe it myself, but the proof is in the pudding. I'm going to buy you. We got space for 3. I know there's a bear too, but I don't know, man, because we're not really, I don't know what we're running, okay? We're trying to run a level 3 to get a bison off the ground, but the bison's not getting off the ground because we haven't gotten our level 3, so instead we got a different sort of attack going on. But I don't know, are we running aardvark build? Are we building around the aardvark? What are we building around? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Are we dead? Yeah, okay. 4 wins. Seems about right. Let me get a 2-3. Let me get a 2-2. Let me get a 3-2. I'm going to be a square muffin. I can't get out of mediocrity this week. By the way, people think they have like some kind of cheat code. I'm like, I think this weekly is not very good. They say that's just because you're losing. You know what I hit him with? I hit him with the Dr. Manhattan. Yes. You're absolutely right. Sell me. Give me some stats. Beautiful distribution. You're not wrong. If I was crushing this weekly, if I was getting 10 wins, you know, every second run, and 8 wins the other times, I would be like, this weekly's awesome. I'm not trying to be an objective reviewer. I'm telling you my feelings. If you can't handle that, you can go watch Super Auto Nuts, okay? 50% win rate, 1 win, 1 draw. Nothing wrong with that. I don't love these units in the shop. But, hear me out. What about meat bone, slightly stronger scampi? I don't want the sheep. I like. Maybe I'm too focused on getting destroyed by aardvarks, but they really, at least on my stream today, every team had an aardvark. And if you run a sheep, you're basically saying, if you have an aardvark, you beat me. Is it a good thing when the person you drew last round almost solos you with 1 unit in the next round, even though you used all of your gold? Asking for a friend. Okay, honestly, I don't think our fish are going to get there. Sell them. Sell them. Like to thank my shrimp for being a hater. Buy them. Let me get a buy into a sell. Into a buy, into a sell next round. I would say it's not a great sign that we keep hitting the otter, or even hitting the otter a single time. Hold on, I'm a believer for a second. No, I forgot the rest of my squad is not very good. I'm no longer a believer. They're going Tamarin. Sell me. Don't hit the otter more than once, please. Just once. Just one otter. Okay. I'm not that upset. Can I get a... Okay, I think an otter is actually... It's an interesting way to play the game, at least. That's a nice buff. I would say sell me. I don't think we're ever getting you. At this point, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I do appreciate that you're a 1-6. I don't know. I guess we could turn you into a 5-6 temporarily. 3 capybaras. You stole my meat. After all that, you also stole my meat. The level of disrespect is incredible. Okay, so now I'm realizing that you just have to get good. Because now I'm using my gold in what feels like an efficient way for me. And yet, I'm still losing. Which now makes me realize that when I said all you have to do is you use your gold efficiently, that was my brain searching for like the easy way out. Oh, all we have to do is one thing, and then our systemic problem will be solved. It turns out that, unfortunately, that's not the case. What we actually have to do is fundamentally, like, change our understanding of the game, because we're getting blown out reliably. You have to imagine that basically everybody we're going up against is also running into the same issue of getting horrible shops. Holy cow, we won a game. I don't believe it. So if everybody's getting horrible shops, that's simple. It means the shops are just horrible. So if everybody's getting horrible shops, then the shops aren't horrible. They're balanced with one another. Can I level with you? I think this Scampy's got to go, man. We need to sell Scampy or Otter. Our Otter can actually get kills as a 5/9. Sell it. Put a Toad out there to override some equipment. Give your Dodo's your best unit, so give your Dodo some meat so it can get some killing power too. And pray you get shop duplicates. Because if we get duplicates in the shop, we can actually do some damage. Just kidding. We can draw, though. Thank God we bought the Toad, or all other things being equal, we would already be dead. A duplicate. Oh my God, a hit duplicate. Buff me? Suppose hypothetically, I should have gone with a salad on that one. Who would have thought the 3 gold, 2/2 buff randomly used would be the best item in the game right now? Hold on. Hold on. Is this workable? Is this doable? Misery. It's just misery. It's non-stop misery. 2 wins. What happened? An ant? What am I losing too early? I hate to say it. The answer is sometimes iguanas. So, you know, no, the answer is stats. I feel like I would have liked that to hit the beaver, but life goes on. Let's freeze an iguana. And let's go up against the hilly kilts. Feels like it's one of those things that feels like there should be wordplay associated with it. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. We lose these. Jackie Moon, I've seen you around. Take an iguana regardless. Honestly, maybe there's like a 1 in 10 chance we play against a team with horses and crickets, but 1 in 10 feels like this better than my chances of winning a game based on strategy right now, so maybe I'll just take it. Maybe I'll take those. Maybe I'll take those 1 in 10 odds any day of the week. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. What did I tell you? Pure skill. Let's try something we've never tried before. Okay? I'm gonna combine the ants. I'm gonna take a tabby cat. I'm gonna give the tabby cat some meat so everybody gets a buff. I don't really want to take another beaver, but I'm gonna feed the tabby cat a cupcake, so everybody gets a buff. Maybe I'm gonna freeze a pill so we can level the ant and then kill it. Maybe I pill the tabby cat and everybody gets a buff. I don't know. My word. What's this? The tabby cat, after 1 round, I'm like, it's the solution. The tabby cat is the only thing that matters in this game right now. Obviously, I'm being facetious. I don't want to pill you yet, and I need you to get some foods. Oh, they don't exist? Okay. Level me next round. Buy me. Freeze me for now. I guess we got a chance at a level 3. In that case, I probably should have gotten the cupcake, but you know what? I'm content with my shop being frozen here. I also don't know if we'd ever go level 2 tabby cat. If we're gonna unfreeze anything, I think we unfreeze that. Now, knowing what kind of horrible foods await us in the shops for the rest of the game, I feel completely okay making the choice to... Well, I'll take my draw. Making the choice to freeze a cookie. Now, I think a capybara can go off. But let's get our level first. You're gone. You're gone. We only need 2 ants for this to work, okay? We only need 2 more ants, and then we can have a head-empty bison run. Why? Now, at this point, we don't really care to make sure that we're buffing the iguana. The iguana has no reason to exist. Our tabby cat is going to fall off mighty soon. We're starting to run into some solid teams. We're going to lose this one. They got their own tabby cat. It's like every time I take something, I feel like it's sick, and then I run into an opponent who's using what I'm using, but better. just to add insult to injury. Okay, I mean, this is a gimme. We got a sick toad already. And we got one more ant. We got 2 more ants. Okay. And I know you're going to say you could fit a clownfish in here. I just, at this point, I got to just spend my money getting the bison out there. Not lose this one so I don't go on lethal with a 4-4 bison. Thank God we overwrote that. Oh my God. You've changed my life. You actually changed my life, Toad. Thank you so much. That draw saved me. Thank you. A scalar. Oh my God, I hit scalar. Okay. Scalar, you gave the money to Beneke? Here's the thing, okay? The tabby probably goes. I'm fine with that. I think the tabby goes. You buy a bison. I don't mind making our ant pop off, to be honest. Now, call me crazy. You sell a capybara, you take a monkey or you take a dolphin. I think you take the sensible wisdom is you take a monkey. But we've been getting destroyed by dolphins. As much as this seems like it might fly in the face of conventional wisdom, I think that this might be better, at least for a bit. It can kill a shark, it can kill a toad. It can kill a unit, which is in and of itself still very important. Holy cow, we got a huge toad. It's gonna draw us. Thank you, God. We're still alive. We might actually get to see tier 6 units. So I think now you can go, and now you come out. And now we got a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. I don't think any of this is good, but let's spend our money now that we have it. You know, like, let's not get greedy with it. Garlic on our bison would go hard. Level 2 bison would go hard. We killed their bat, and it didn't shoot. That's a bug, and I'm so grateful. I think that was a miracle. I mean, I do think, because we're not really buying anything, I do think the seal can pop, man. Has the dolphin done enough? Maybe you get rid of them. I think if you get rid of the monkey, we can get the seal to the point where it's doing more for us to units that are probably better served for us. But again, I mean, I find myself praying for this a lot. That's such good luck, especially with no chocolate, to get so many units that match early. My word, if I could just get not a loss this round. Oh, man. I don't think it's going to happen. I think our luck has run out. But, okay, that's fine. We're on lethal. Our scaling engine's not built yet. We're building it on the fly. We love it. We love it. And now, do you buy soup? Or do you got to try sushi. You got to try the sushi. It hit the seal. 2/2 buffs distributed. I'm keeping the dolphin for now. I'm telling you, if we just have a couple of rounds where we could buy some foods. We just need Jeff Chris to fly in from Indiana. It's gonna be a hit. It's not gonna be a hit. We lost. That's just 3 wins with extra steps. I don't know. The weekly's whole. It just doesn't compute with my brain for some reason. We gotta take something that gives us a chance. I'll be a smug fella. It doesn't fit, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We can't get over the hump this week. I guess I'm going levels. I'm freezing a cookie because it's like I'm taking a 2/3 because it's the best thing we got available. No levels, of course. Why would you assume that you would get a level? Lol, forehead. Just do this. Are we freezing these? Make a freaking 4/4 beaver next turn or 2/3s? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't have an answer for you. All right, I'm doing my best. You might say that's a lie, but it's the truth. I'm doing my best. The results are just not there. You know what? Take one of these, and then I'm going mean mode. I'm going upset mode. I'm going give me my 4 gold out of the bank mode. I'm going level me mode. I said I'm going level me mode. Please give me a team full of crickets. No crickets? We weakened a unit that dies at 1 hit regardless. They got an aardvark. You would think by random chance. we would have a run that was not horrible by now. But apparently not. Okay, I don't know. I guess you're... hey, everybody take meat so we can get overridden by the earliest toad of all time, or stolen by a raccoon, or overridden by a bat. We definitely need attack. That's something we've never managed to... I mean, that's why I have meat on the squad, is so that, like, the attack can work. Level me? You have to take a kangaroo. It's the only unit we have right now that has any ability to scale. And I'm telling you, I know we've tried the hippo before 20 times. I'm starting to believe that maybe the kangaroo is the secret to not losing all your life in the mid game, and then maybe surviving long enough for a moose to eventually show up. My God, is it possible? A draw. The best result I've ever seen. A draw. So we're not on lethal immediately. Very close to a level 3. And a cookie for you. You're a gentleman and a scholar, my cookie consumer. Okay, go ahead and steal my meat. See if I care. I care a lot, quite frankly. And yet, we still win. That feels good. I'm a little surprised, but here we are. Now we got tier 4s already. We got a level 3. They've given us a seal. I know the seal hasn't worked out that well for us prior to this point, but this is pretty early. Take a seal, give it a buff. Thank you. Hitting any varietal of those units seemed fine to me. We'll try a salad because we have limited options. Now, hopefully, this also helps our kangaroo pop off by buffing the beaver, which should allow our kangaroo to get the stats secondarily. What is this name? It's incredible. Okay, now the iguana can probably go if it has to. Hit me with one of these. Honestly, don't even chance me with a salad bowl, man. I would take 2 cupcakes. And then I would definitely move the seal to the front. So we bought 3 cupcakes this round. It's the equivalent of spending 10 gold on... Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. We spent like 10 gold on 6 stat points, basically. And 9 stat points. No, 18 stat points that were not permanent. I don't know. My math seems not right there. Please. Please, please, is it... You gotta hit the seal. Okay, it hit the seal. It hit the seal. I'm not crying anymore. Round 9. It all depends on the kangaroo. It all depends on our opponent's shark. No, I think we just lose. Well, no, because we're going to overwrite your death touch. Yep, we lose by 1. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Having a great time this weekly. It's really good. It's a really good weekly. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next. It's just a really good weekly. 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 9, 4. Okay, it's just a really good weekly, and I'll see you next time. See ya.